simplify 9 over 2 root 3. 9 over 2 root 3. Okay. So this is the same as, remember the conjugated one multiplying by the denominator, right? So we'll have 9 multiplied by root 3, right? Over root 2, 3 multiplied by root 3. Are together? Now from there, we'll have 9 root 3 over 2 root 3 squared, right? 3 squared, 2 root 3 squared, right? So from there, this removes this, right? That is the square removes the square root, right? So that we can have 2 multiplied by 3. So we'll have 9 root 3 over 2 multiplied by 3, which is the same as 9 root 3 over 6.
Could we further simplify?
Yeah, you can. By 3, 2, by 3, 3. So that our answer will be 3 over 2 root 3. That's our answer. 3 over 2 root 3. Okay. So let's look at another question. Simplify simplify 10 over 5 plus 2 root 5. Simplify 10 over 5 plus 2 root 5. So we multiply with a conjugate, right? Which is a negative, right? Yeah, so we'll have multiply is equals to 10 multiplied by 5 plus 2, oh, minus.
Where did we get the 10?
10 is this.
We have to times it.
Times, yes, you remember? We times by this one. Remember times by the
Yeah,
conjugate?
I know. Don't we only do the denominator times it?
Yeah, I'm doing
Times
actually times denominator.
5 plus 2
Root 5, yeah. So we multiply both sides,
Yeah.
right? So that's what I was doing. So I'm just bringing again 10 here.
Oh.
Yeah, so that I have 10 multiplied by 5 plus 2 root 5. Are you getting now?
Yeah.
Yeah, over 5 plus 2 root 5 multiplied by 5 is a minus, right? Not a plus. 5 minus 2 root 5. That is it. So we might erase the question so that you don't get confused. So that you can have 10 multiplied by 5 minus 2 root 5. 5 plus 2 root 5 multiplied by 5 minus 2 root 5. Are you there?
Yes.
Okay. Now this is equals to, we can say 10, right? 5 minus 2 root 5. We are multiplying it, right? Yeah. Over. We have 5 plus 2 root 5 multiplied by 5 minus 2 root 5. So we can open here this stuff. 5 plus 2 root 5. But I guess you know how we open it, right? Simply we'll have 5 squared minus 2 into bracket 2 root 5 squared. But I will solve it here so that you can understand. And then I have 5 minus 2 root 5. Okay? Open this with this one. So I will have 5 into bracket 5 minus 2 root 5, right? And then plus this multiplied by this, I will have 2. This and this is 5. Yeah, we are okay. 5 multiplied by 5 minus 2 root 5, right? That is it, right? So this times this is 25 minus 5, 2 root 5, right? Plus 5, 2 root 5, right? Minus 2 root 5 squared, right? This and this cancels out, minus plus, right? So that I can have 25 minus 2 root 5 squared. It is here. Understood? Yeah. It's just opening the bracket. Continue. Okay. So let's continue. Let's maybe not it later. Down. So yeah.
The numerators.
This one, right? Yeah, it will be 25, right? So we'll have 10 and then 5 minus 2 root 5, right? Over 5 squared is 25, right? 25 minus, right? 2 root 5, right? Yeah. So 2 root 5, if you fill in a calculator, it will give you.
Well, if you add the square, can we?
Yeah. This will cancel out, right? Yeah, this will cancel out. So that we can have
2 times 5.
2 times 5, which is what?
10.
10, right? 2 times 5, which is 10. We continue. So we'll have here
50.
which one?
10 times into bracket.
This one? This one? Oh yeah. That's what we are going to work on it. But 10 into bracket 5 minus 2 root 5 over
15.
15, right? 15. So we need to reduce the numerator. So by 5, 3, right? By 5, 2. So that you can have 2, right? And then into bracket 5 minus 2 root 5 over 3, right? And this will be 10 minus 2 root 5, right? Over 3.
No, do you forget
It's here, right?
the 2? What did you do to the 2 when you
It's here.
timed it?
Which one? This.
Yeah.
I'm doing 5 minus 2, which is
3.
3. 3 times 2 is what?
6.
No, 2 times 5 is what
5,
I'm doing.
10.
10, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then 2
2
times.
times, yeah, correct. 2 times 2 is what? 4, right? Are we there? So that we can have 6.
You're not gonna do it like this or Is this like a whole number or like?
Yeah, it's a whole number. It's a whole number.
Okay.
It's a whole number. So that's why I'm doing opening the bracket.
Yeah.
So that I have over 3, right?
Yes.
And then by 3, 1 by 3, 2. So my answer will be 2 root 5. Okay? 2 root 5. Shanda?
Low battery.
Yeah, 2 root 5. We have only maybe one question. Maybe we have done with it. But it's not done fast. Give me that calculator one. Can just something I want to confirm. Deep.
Yes.
Yeah. I think you missed somewhere. That's why I'm feeling. You know, whenever you do a maths, there's a feeling that you feel. We missed somewhere.
Yeah.
You know where we missed? Here.
Oh.
The squared is in. The squared is for both 2 and root 5, not only root 5. If it was like, let's say, root 5, 2,
Okay. Yes.
can check maybe here before we continue. Right? If you could have had root 5, 2,
Yeah.
this should have cancelled and then you remain with 5, right? But we are having something that looks like a 2 root 5 squared. That means squares affect 2 and also affect root 5. We are not wrong when worked out, this one will cancel out this, right? So that we can have 5, right? But 2 is squared also. So that means it is what? 4. So that we can have 4 times 5 is what? 20. Yeah. So maybe we restart again from there. Yeah, I felt this answer was not okay. So I'm having here 20. Yeah. Now it looks decent. So that we can have 10, 5 minus root 5, right? Yeah, this looks now smart. 25 divided by 20 is what? 5, right?
Yeah.
so that we can have here 5. Okay,
Yes.
so by 5, 1 by 5, 2, so that I can have 2 into bracket 5 minus 2 root 5. Are we there?
Yes.
2 root 5. Because the answers book is supposed to be 10 minus 4 root 5. That's what the answer says. Okay? So 2 times 5 is what? 10 minus 4 root. We got the initial one, 10. 10 minus 6, right?
Yeah, 6 root 5.
Yeah. The correct answer is this one. No, it's not down. These kids might come also.
I want to ask one question. When you're timesing by this, you can't times this to this root.
No, we just time this with the number, one number there.
You forget about the root.
The root stays like that. You have copied?
Yes.
Let's do the last question. So maybe you can check on this question also, as our last question. Express the following expression in sad form and simplify rationalizing and whatever denominator. So we can be told express the following. Express the following expression. Express the following expression in sad form and simplify by rationalizing the denominator. So it is 2 over 1 minus tan 30. So express the following expression in sad form and simplify by rationalizing the denominator 2 over 1 minus tan 30. I guess that is the hardest question that might appear in the Surds, which you may be requiring the concept of trigonometry. So let's solve this fast, Najib. Yeah. So I don't know if you remember the concept of the trigonometry.
Yeah.
Special angles, tan 30 is a special angle, right? So we say tan 30 equals to 1 over the root of 3, right? When we are doing the special angles, okay? So we'll replace tan 30 with 1 over the root of 3. So that we can have now 2 over 1 minus 1 over the root of 3. Are we together? So let's solve using LCM over 1, right? And then that's the denominator we are solving. The LCM will be the root of 3, right? The root of 3 divided by 1 is the root of 3, right? Multiplied by the root of 3 will be the root of 3 minus, right? The root of 3 divided by the root of 3 is what? 1, right? 1 multiplied by 1 is 1, right? So we'll have 1 minus the root of, and the root of 3 minus 1 over the root of 3. Now let's rearrange our equation, right? So we'll have 2, right, over the root of 3 minus 1 over the root of 3. I have just solved this part, and then I brought it here. Are we there? Good. Now the next thing, I want to remove this denominator. So I'll multiply it by the root of 3 over 1 times the root of 3 over 1 for the denominator and the numerator, right? So the root of 3 over 1, right? So this cancels out this, right? So that I can have 2 of root 3, right? Over root 3 minus 1. Are we there? So I have started solving by saying 2 over 1 minus tan 30. And then I said here, the concept of the trigonometry, where we said tan 30 is a special angle. So it's supposed to be 1 over the root of 3. So I rearrange my equation, replacing tan 30 with 1 over the root of 3. So that I can have 2 over 1 minus the root of 3, right? So I solve the denominator by getting the LCM of root 3 and 1, which is root 3. And then I say root 3 divided by 1 is root 3, multiplied by 1 is root 3, right? And then root 3 divided by root 3 is 1, right? 1 multiplied by 1 is 1, right? So that I can have root 3 minus 1 over root 3, right? So that will give me root 3 over 1, right? I mean root 3 minus 1 over root 3, right? So I brought it and fixed it here, and then I replaced it with this one, right? So root 3 minus 1 over root 3. I wanted to remove this second denominator, right? So I multiplied by root 3 over 1, root 3 over 1 for the numerator and denominator, right? So that I can get now, this cancels out this, right? So it will remain root 3 minus 1, right? Which is here. And then 2 times root 3 will give me 2 root 3. So my answer will be 2 root 3 over root 3 minus 1. So the question says express in surd form. Now already we have expressed in surd form. Now we are simplifying by rationalizing the denominator is the next thing, okay? So I'll bring this stuff of mine up here. I hope you're together, right? Okay, so my now equation will look like I can say 2 over 1 minus tan 30 equals to 2 over the root of 3 over the root of 3 minus 1, right? Okay, so we continue, and I bring now this here. So I'll say 2 over the root of 3 over the root of 3 minus 1, right? And the stuff. So the next thing is solving. So you remember simplifying by rationalizing the denominator, we do the conjugate of this one, right? So the conjugate will be equals to 2 over the root of 3 multiplied by the root of 3 plus 1, right? Over the root of 3 minus 1, right? Multiplied by the root of 3 plus, we are together, right? Now let's solve the numerator and the denominator, right? So our numerator will be, I can wrap the question, right? You don't need it anymore. So let's work very fast with the numerator. I don't think the numerator has a lot of issue, but the denominator. Let's first work with the denominator. Root 3 minus 1, right? And then into root 3 plus 1. This is the same as root 3 squared, but let's prove it, right? It's the same as root 3 squared. And so this will be root 3 into bracket root 3 plus 1, right? Minus, we are opening this, right? Yeah. Root 3 plus 1, right? And then minus 1, root 3 plus 1, right? So we open this one, we get root 3 squared, right? Plus root 3, right? Minus root 3, right? Minus A minus times a positive will be a minus, right? Minus 1. Are you there? So these two cancels out, right? So that I can have my denominator as root 3 squared minus 1. Are you there? Now let's fix it here. And we come also to this side. Now, let me check. Yeah, root 3 multiplied by root 3 plus 1. We are still okay here. Okay, maybe here. I have 1, 2, 3, but we continue with ours. At the end of the day, we reach maybe the same, or we attain the same answer. Things all are okay. So we'll have it's what it will work. So we'll have 2 root 3, right? Into bracket root 3 plus 1, right? Over root 3 squared minus. You remember now our concept? Yeah. So this one will cancel out, right? So that we can have what? We can have 3 minus 1, right? Yeah. So we'll have 2 root 3 into bracket root 3 plus 1 over 2, right? So I will bring this one here so that I can have 2 root 3 into bracket root 3 plus 1 over 2. We remove the 2, right? So that I can have root 3 into bracket root 3 plus 1, which is the same as root 3 squared plus root 3. Yeah, still in line with them. So you remember the concept skill? The square cancels out, so that our answer will be 3 plus the root of 3. That's a question.
We add the 3 to the root 3.
No, it will stay like that. And that is a question of 4 marks. With that one, I mark the end of the Surds. Maybe you have understood, right? Okay.
Not working.